Yo, what's good, y'all? Good morning, greetings and salutations. It's your man Mondo Ray Boy, courtesy of DVE Sportsworks. Hope y'all having a good morning. I'm on my way to punch this damn clock myself. But in any event, let me shout out to Ticket TV. Shout out to Town Biz JS. These just a couple people that been over. I mean, it been some few people on this Caitlyn Clark thing. You know what I'm saying? Before I get started, before I open up my soliloquies, as they say. Yeah, let me just say, realistically, I have no hate, I have no envy, I have no malice towards Caitlyn Clark. Personally, I think this is going to be the roughest year she has. God damn. Really? All the law vehicles want to come by when I'm talking. I think this is going to be the roughest year she has. Having said that, let's talk about the now. You know, I just been sitting back, I just been listening and watching all this drooling and cooning and buffooning over Caitlyn Clark. And it's no disrespect to the lady, you know what I'm saying? She's having a rough rookie year. Okay, she's not the first. But here's the thing. Some people like to call it the Eminem effect. I don't like that, so I'm gonna use another term with it. I just think, honestly, I think white people have been starving for that white superstar for so long, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they feel Caitlyn Clark, maybe they got so desperate, they finally passed the baton to a woman. But realistically, man, Caitlyn Clark, I mean, the way people talk about Caitlyn Clark, I would think Caitlyn Clark was Larry Bird. Real spill. And trust me, man. Ooh, I had to breathe. I got no hate. I got no hatred for this woman. And I believe, like I said, I believe this will be her roughest year. I believe she'll get better after this. But having said that, you know, it's a lot of people making a lot of noise because she got left off the Olympic team. Well, I don't look at it like she got left off. She wasn't selected to be on the Olympic team. That's number one. Number two, she ain't earned it. What has Caitlyn Clark done to deserve a spot on that team? You seen who on that team? Have you seen the team? Now, granted, it is somebody on the team that ain't played all year, okay. But that woman has put her work in. Shay Sharp, know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Shay, I rock with you, Shay, but damn, bro, yo, man, you and Stephen A. Smith, well, I'm not surprised at Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith always been a pander bear. And that's exactly what you two jigaboos was up there doing yesterday, pandering. Y'all just looking at shit from a money standpoint. And shout out to the Olympics. Shout out to the Olympic staff that puts this shit together. Because that's one thing, old girl, she brought it up on the show yesterday. The Olympics don't go off popularity and shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't. They gonna put the squad together. They feel it's gonna get the job done. Caitlyn Clark not even the best player on her team. Caitlyn Clark is a lackadaisical defender. She has no defense, basically. And she's a turnover machine. I believe she's leading the league in turnovers. Now, granted, Indiana finally, they got some wins. What are they, 3-10? Okay. I can understand if Caitlyn Clark was having an okay season and her team was 6-7 or 7-6. I could probably make a case for it. But the fact that, you know, she's not on that team because she don't deserve to be on that team. Now, when the team come around in another 4 years, she'll be there. But now ain't the time. You know, God has a plan for everybody. Nobody saying she'll never be one. It's just not the time. And to keep it real, and I'm going to throw something else out there.
Give me 1 second. Let me.
Caitlyn Clark, yes, I will give it to you. Caitlyn Clark has brought many odds to the WNBA. I will admit that. But she ain't the only one. I believe Angel Reese has a hand in that too. Excuse me. Whether y'all like it or not. Square biz. And then you got all these brothers looking like idiots. Charles Barkley, and we're gonna talk about your incident, which I don't care about, honestly. I really don't. We're gonna talk about your incident later. Charles Barkley, been one of the people out here cooning and buffooning for Caitlyn Clark. Talking about black women need to stop, or the women in the NBA, no, he said black women in general. He said WNBA women players need to stop being jealous. Man, look here. Everybody with criticism or critique with Caitlyn Clark is not jealous and they're not hating. Y'all sound like some stupid kids at this point. It's nerve-wracking at some point. You just had a hell of a game, led your team to a victory, had a career game possibly, and they ask you questions about Caitlyn Clark. And shout out to baby girl. She's like, man, I'm not answering no Caitlyn Clark questions. But speaking on baby girl, she did say, what does Caitlyn Clark bring to the game besides three-point shooting? Which she ain't been too stellar at that this year. Now, she had a nice 30-point explosion the other night. And I think her team did beat Angel Reese's team this year, if I ain't mistaken. And hell, Angel Reese, she should be on the Olympic squad. She's damn averaging double-double. She's having a better year than Caitlyn Clark. Y'all don't want to talk about that, though, right? I know y'all don't. Yeah, that's crazy. And Gilbert Arenas, another weirdo. Y'all ain't making no sense, man. And look, man, there's nothing wrong with nobody liking Caitlyn Clark. There's nothing wrong with that, but we gotta call a spade, man. Because the reality is, she just ain't been doing it, man. She ain't been, she's not on the Olympic team because she hasn't earned that spot. She hasn't earned the right to be there. And that's just all it is to it. And you know what? I'm going to end on this note. Respectfully, I'm glad they left her off the Olympic team. I'm glad because now we can focus on the team as opposed to it being about her, which is what they would have tried to do, which is what they would have did, made it about her. Facts. I'm going to get ready to punch this clock, man. It's your man, Mondo Red Boy, courtesy of DVE Sportsworks. Y'all have a great day. Peace. Mondo wins. Fatality. Peace, y'all. Oh, the Explode. Sony boy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I had this
rocket power.
I had this box left over from this old sub that we had.